As of 1.1, Lucy is the third newest support character to join the roster. She's a simple support character with a minion twist. She buffs only one stat but also provides chip damage over the whole fight. She's a solid support that focuses on anomaly units like Piper, more on that later. Today we'll be learning the basics, followed up by teams, then builds. For your traces, focus on basic, special, and ultimate. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you want to see more in the future, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Also, a huge thanks to all who voted. It was really close, but ultimately Grace was the most popular pick, followed by Kaleda. I will be posting the Grace guide soon, so stay tuned for that. Now, on with the video. Lucy has a 5-hit combo with her 4th attack dealing fire damage. On your 4th hit, your boars start attacking with their bats. Continuously pressing the attack button after her finisher repeats the last 2 attacks in the combo. Using your EX special activates her cheer on buff for the whole team. This buff increases your ally's attack by 25.80% of Lucy's attack plus 104 at a maximum of 600. This buff is also applied to Bang Boos and her boars. Pressing the skill button shoots a line drive, and holding the skill button shoots a fly ball. Holding the skill button makes the move take longer in exchange for more damage and a longer buff duration. The EX versions of line drive and fly ball also flinch the enemy. When Lucy uses her special attack or EX special attack, Lucy will summon her boars. The boars inherit Lucy's attack and impact and her crit ratios if you have her team passive activated. Her boars will randomly choose between 3 weapons: brass knuckles, bat, and slingshot. From my experience, Lucy doesn't benefit from animation cancelling at all, but swap cancelling is her greatest asset. You can swap cancel from her 4th basic and her EX special. As soon as you land her 4th basic, she'll continue attacking even after you swap. But the EX special is a little different. After using her flyball, you want to immediately do your basic combo all the way to her 4th hit, and then quick swap. The timing is very tight, but if done correctly, it should look like this. You could do the combo up to her 3rd hit if the timing is too tight, but you'll be missing out on 3 major things. Lucy herself will inflict extra damage and apply Fire Anomaly. Lucy's boars will follow up with their own damage, and if you have her M1, she'll also gain 6 energy for free. And lastly, your swapped in character can commit their own combo without being disrupted. I believe swap cancelling is a very important tech to Lucy. It allows her to be more flexible while allowing her to attack more often than she should. If you learned anything so far, be sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing. As of 1.1, she doesn't have any synergies with most of the A ranks. The most obvious is Lucy and Piper, but there isn't any A rank physical or fire stun to work with them. You could do double DPS with Billy and Corrin or double support with Ben, but it's not really optimal at the moment. Hopefully in the future we'll get more units that will synergize with Lucy in the future. For S ranks we have Soldier 11, Qingyi, and Lucy. Nothing too complicated, just pure damage from both Lucy and Soldier 11, and Qingyi increases the damage enemies receive when they're stunned. Now for the anomaly teams. I did mention earlier that Lucy is a support unit that benefits anomaly characters, and here's why. I got 2 words for you: attack, percent, buff. Anomaly characters focus on 2 stats, anomaly proficiency and attack percent, for their anomaly disorders to deal damage. Of course there's more to it than that, but that's for another video. What I'm saying is, anomaly units benefit the most from attack percent buffers, and Lucy is just that. Kaleda is going to be the main stun for these teams, so the next unit we have is Piper. Piper is a solid physical anomaly that literally spins to win. Provided you deal enough fire buildup with Lucy and Kaleda, you can inflict disorder many times over the course of the fight. The next and final team we have is Grace, Kaleda, and Lucy. There's not really much else to say other than this team works the exact same way as the Piper team. I'm also going to try something new at the end of the video as well. It's just going to be showcasing the team that I just showed you right now with Lucy, Piper, and Kaleda, just to show you how it works. So stay tuned for that. For a normal support build, I recommend 4-piece Jazz and 2-piece Punk. I chose 2-piece Punk over Woodpecker as the extra attack percent benefits the whole team instead of herself. For your substats, focus on attack percent and defense percent. For 4 to 6, I recommend attack percent again, and then energy regen. For 5, I chose attack percent over fire damage bonus because it's more beneficial to the team. You could use fire damage bonus for her special attacks, but it's not necessary. For a boar DPS build, I recommend 4-piece woodpecker with 2-piece jazz. Since Lucy's boars benefit off of her crit ratios, they will be the main focus of the build. When using woodpecker, you have to make sure your basic attack with Lucy herself. That's because woodpecker does not proc even if the boars crit by themselves. For subs, focus on crit and attack percent. And for 4 to 6, I recommend crit rate or crit damage, attack percent, and lastly energy regen or attack percent. As of 1.1, Lucy has nothing other than her signature. When anyone hits an enemy, the whole team gains a 4% attack buff for 8 seconds, stacking up to 4 times. Only 1 stack is gained per unit, but because each of her boars count as 1, it basically has 100% uptime. This W engine is your best in slot, mainly because every other W engine just doesn't synergize with her at all. Every other W engine either has an element damage requirement or a cooldown. Weeping Cradle is okay, but you will never be able to maximize the buffs as it requires multiple attacks to keep up the bonuses. But if I had to choose one more, Reverb Mark III is probably your only other best choice. It gives a 12% attack buff whenever you use a chain attack or ultimate, which will buff your whole team and your boars through your passive. It does have a 20-second cooldown, but it's better than nothing. Starting with her M1, whenever her boars use their bats, Lucy gains 2 energy. This can only proc every 15 seconds, but each of her boars can do this, so she gains a maximum of 6 energy per attack. It's a solid starting Mindscape that really adds up over time. Her M2 is a simple quality of life that allows her chain attack and ultimate to activate the cheer on buff for 10 seconds. While not a lot, her M4 provides a nice bonus to her already strong buff, providing an additional 10% crit damage bonus during the cheer on state. Now, theoretically, Lucy's M6 allows her cheer on state to have a permanent uptime. There's a lot of information, so bear with me. When an ally uses an EX special while in the cheer on state, a boar will drop from the sky and deal fire damage equal to 300% of the boar's attack. This attack extends the duration of the cheer on buff for all members by 5 seconds. The duration can increase up to 3 times for a maximum duration for 30 seconds. You're only able to gain stacks again by refreshing the cheer on state with Lucy. After the boar lands, it will immediately start using its bat attack. This is a gigantic buff to Lucy's kit and provides tremendous value if used correctly. Out of every A rank in this game, Lucy's M6 is probably the best. But even at M0, she is more than well worth using if you have her. And that's about it. Lucy is a very unique character that brings something new to the table. And I'm very excited to see what new minion type characters we could get in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Let's take a break. Good day, Proxy.
Give me a peace sign. Say cheese, 'cause this is my magic spell that makes the camera take good pictures. That's not the way you start us. So find shows tomorrow. Will be a quick thing to hang up. Even if there are always worries you can hide. I'm on your side. Little justice, uniforms don't define who we are. Let me get a show it all shining star. When I try to suppress and press where we do, and all of this will put me to sleep. Getting on, that's a little sudden, though a temper, hated I say. Scared, need some